What is management and why is it important? A question that often sparks a flurry of complex answers, but in essence, management is a process, a blend of art and science, that gets things done through others to achieve organizational goals. It is a motivational process that includes a behavioral aspect, and its ultimate target is to achieve that organizational goal. Now, in the pursuit of these goals, two concepts often come to play: efficiency and effectiveness. Although different, these concepts interrelate, and as such, management must strike a balance between the two. Efficiency on one hand means doing the task correctly at the minimum cost through the optimum utilization of resources. Picture a well-oiled machine, every cog and wheel, every function and process working seamlessly, avoiding waste of materials in doing work. That's efficiency, a critical component in the management process. On the other hand, effectiveness is all about completing the work on time. It is concerned with the end result, the finish line. Imagine a marathon runner, every stride taking them closer to the finish line, focused on completing the race within the stipulated time. That's effectiveness, the other critical component in the management process. Now, you might be wondering, how do efficiency and effectiveness relate? Well, think of them as two sides of the same coin. While efficiency focuses on the process, effectiveness zeroes in on the outcome. An efficient process might use resources optimally, but without an effective outcome, the process becomes futile. Conversely, an effective outcome without an efficient process might result in unnecessary costs and resource wastage. So, in essence, management is a delicate dance between efficiency and effectiveness. It is a process that motivates others to get things done, with the ultimate aim of achieving organizational goals. It requires a balance between doing things right, that's efficiency, and doing the right things, that's effectiveness. In summary, management is the art and science of getting things done, efficiently and effectively, to achieve organizational goals. It's a process that requires a delicate balance between efficiency, the optimal use of resources, and effectiveness, the completion of tasks within the stipulated time. Remember, an efficient process without an effective outcome is just motion without progress, and an effective outcome without an efficient process is progress at too high a cost. So next time you ask, what is management and why is it important? Recall this delicate balance and the dance between efficiency and effectiveness.
Hey everyone! Suraj here, your friendly neighborhood pet accessories salesman. Let me tell you about my sales strategy. I've got a target of selling 1,200 food packets in a month, and I'm determined to meet it. I offer a maximum of 10% discount to my customers, which helps me attract more sales. But you know what? On the last 2 days of the month, I kick it up a notch and offer a 15% discount. And guess what? It works like magic. My customers love the extra savings, and I meet my monthly target with flying colors. So yeah, I'd say I'm pretty effective in my work. Thanks for listening, and remember, happy pets make happy owners.
Hey everyone! So, let's talk about management. According to the passage, management is all about achieving organizational targets and ensuring discipline among workers. Mr. Niraj, the manager of Akash Fertilizer Ltd, believes he's a good manager because his subordinates are disciplined and they achieved a sales target of 40 rupees lakh. Plus, customers are happy because they received their products on time. But here's the catch, some customers are dissatisfied because they have to pay extra for timely delivery. So, is Mr. Niraj a good manager? Well, it's a mixed bag. While he achieved targets and maintained discipline, the dissatisfaction among some customers raises questions about his management approach. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
What makes a successful management strategy? Today we delve into the characteristics of management, a topic that is a cornerstone in the field of business. Firstly, management is a goal-oriented process. This means it strives to achieve specified and desired objectives by properly utilizing available resources. An example of this can be seen in a manufacturing company, where the goal might be to produce a specific number of units within a given time frame. The management ensures that all resources, including raw materials, human resources, and machinery, are optimally used to achieve this goal. Secondly, management is pervasive. It's universal in nature and is used in all types of organizations, whether they're economic, social, or political. It's irrespective of size, nature, and location. Whether it's a small bakery in a rural town or a multinational corporation in a bustling metropolis, management is an integral part of their operations. Thirdly, management is multidimensional. It involves the management of work, people, and operations. For instance, a restaurant manager must manage the chefs and waitstaff, people, ensure the meals are cooked and served efficiently, work, and oversee the overall running of the restaurant, operations. Fourthly, management is continuous. It consists of a series of functions being performed by all managers simultaneously. As long as an organization exists for attaining its objectives, the process of management continues. Think of a hospital, where the management continuously works to ensure smooth operations, from patient care to administrative tasks. Fifthly, management is a group activity. It involves managing and coordinating activities of different people as a team to achieve the organization's desired objectives. A football team provides an excellent example of this, where the coach, manager, coordinates the players to work together and win matches. Sixthly, management is a dynamic function. It adapts according to the needs, time, and situation of the changing business environment. A perfect example of this is McDonald's major changes in its menu to survive in the Indian market, demonstrating adaptability in the face of a different culinary culture. Lastly, management is an intangible force. While it can't be seen, its effects can be felt in the form of results, such as whether the objectives are met or whether people are motivated. There's a sense of orderliness and coordination in a well-managed work environment, even though you can't physically see management itself. To sum up, the key characteristics of management include being goal-oriented, pervasive, multidimensional, continuous, a group activity, dynamic, and an intangible force. These aspects form the backbone of successful management strategies, steering organizations towards achieving their objectives efficiently and effectively. Remember, effective management is the driving force that transforms a vision into reality.
Have you ever pondered over what fuels the functionality of a successful organization? What are the objectives of management and why are they essential? This stimulating question opens the door to the understanding of three significant management objectives: organizational, social, and personal objectives. Let's first turn our attention to organizational objectives. These are the heartbeat of any organization. They define its existence, purpose, and direction. Organizational objectives can be considered in three broad categories: survival, profit, and growth. Survival, the most fundamental objective, involves earning enough revenue to cover the cost of business operations. It's about staying afloat amidst the turbulent waves of the business world. Management ensures the long-term survival of the business by making positive decisions across various business activities. Next, we have profit. This plays a key role in facing business risks and ensuring the successful operation of business activities. It's not just about covering costs, but also providing a safety net for potential future uncertainties. Lastly, under organizational objectives, we have growth. Growth isn't just about expanding for the sake of expansion, it's about improving future prospects of the organization. Management must ensure growth, which can be measured by an increase in sales, number of employees, number of products, or additional investment. Now, let's move on to the second category, social objectives. These objectives look beyond the confines of profit and growth, focusing on the organization's contribution to society. It can involve applying environmentally friendly practices in the production process, providing employment to disadvantaged sections of society, or contributing to social causes. Companies like Tisco, ITC, and Asian Paints are great examples of businesses that have integrated social objectives into their management strategies. Lastly, we delve into the realm of personal objectives. These objectives recognize the diverse personal goals of people working within the organization. Management has a role in reconciling these personal objectives with the broader organizational objectives to ensure harmony and productivity within the workforce. To sum up, management objectives provide a roadmap for an organization, guiding it towards success. Organizational objectives ensure survival, profit, and growth. Social objectives reflect the organization's responsibility towards society, and personal objectives help align the individual goals of employees with the wider objectives of the organization. Understanding these objectives is crucial to comprehend the intricate dynamics of management and the key to running a successful organization.
At HTech Limited, we believe in the power of satisfied employees. Because when our team is happy, our customers are happy, and that leads to profits that satisfy our shareholders. That's why we pay competitive salaries and perks to all our employees. But it doesn't stop there. We also prioritize personal growth and development, ensuring that everyone in our organization has the opportunity to thrive. And we don't just stop at our own success. We have a strong sense of social responsibility, which is why we've set up an engineering college, giving 50% scholarships to 1/3 of our students who are girls. So, yes, the management of HTech Limited is fulfilling its objectives, because we know that a satisfied employee creates a satisfied customer, and that's what drives our success.
Have you ever wondered why management is so crucial, not only in the business world but also in our day-to-day lives? Well, it's time to discover the answer. At the heart of any successful organization, you will find effective management. This crucial element serves as the linchpin, holding the team together and directing individual efforts towards the common goal. The organizational goals act as a compass, guiding every team member's actions. A great example would be a symphony orchestra. Each musician is a master in their own right, but to create harmonious music, they need the guidance of a conductor. Similarly, in an organization, the manager serves as the conductor, orchestrating the efforts of the team towards achieving the group's goals. Next, we turn to the efficiency factor. Management plays a pivotal role in increasing efficiency by utilizing resources optimally. This not only reduces costs but also boosts productivity. Picture a restaurant kitchen during the dinner rush. The manager ensures that every ingredient, every piece of equipment, and every chef's skill is effectively used, minimizing waste and maximizing output. The same principle applies to all organizations. But it's not just about meeting goals and increasing efficiency. Management also creates a dynamic organization. In an ever-changing world, adaptability is key for survival and growth. Management helps the workforce overcome resistance to change, fostering a flexible and adaptable environment. Think about the technological transitions in workplaces over the past decade. Without effective management to navigate these changes, many companies would have struggled to keep up. Now, let's not forget the personal objectives. While working towards organizational goals, individuals also have their personal objectives to meet. Here too, management plays a key role. It helps individuals align their personal goals with organizational objectives, promoting job satisfaction and personal growth. For instance, a sales executive aiming to improve her interpersonal skills can achieve this personal goal while also contributing to the organization's sales targets. Finally, management extends its influence beyond the organization, contributing to the development of society. By producing good quality products, creating employment opportunities, and adopting new technologies, management plays a vital role in societal growth. A tech company, for example, not only creates jobs but also brings new technologies to the market, improving the quality of life for consumers and driving societal progress. In conclusion, management is the lifeblood of any successful organization. It promotes teamwork and guides individual efforts towards achieving group goals. It increases efficiency by using resources optimally, creates a dynamic organization by fostering adaptability, and helps individuals achieve their personal goals. Beyond the organization, it contributes to societal development. So remember, effective management is not just about running a business. It's about creating a harmonious symphony of productivity, adaptability, personal growth, and societal progress.
Being a cost and risk management head in the power sector, I've witnessed firsthand the importance of effective management. By reducing costs and increasing productivity, we stay ahead in the competitive infrastructure sector. Regular meetings ensure we adapt to government regulations, maintaining our edge. I motivate and lead my team to achieve personal goals while contributing to our organizational objectives. Together, we provide competitive services, adopt new technology, and create employment opportunities for the greater good. Management is crucial for success, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Have you ever wondered what management truly is? Is it a science, an art, or perhaps a social science? This is a question that has intrigued many minds. Today, we'll delve into this complex subject. Management, like art, is a profound expression of human creativity. It involves the skillful application of knowledge to achieve desired outcomes. There's a vast repository of literature available on various aspects of management, just as there are countless books on art techniques. Each manager, much like an artist, has a unique style, applying management techniques with their own personal flair. This individualistic approach, coupled with consistent practice and application of theoretical knowledge, is what makes management an art form. But management isn't just about creativity and personal style. It also shares characteristics with science. Science, as we know, is a systematized body of knowledge based on general truths that can be tested universally. Management, too, has a systematic body of knowledge. Its principles, developed over time through repeated experiments and observations, are universally applicable. Yet they remain flexible, modifiable according to the situation at hand. This scientific aspect of management gives it a concrete, structured foundation. Finally, let's consider management as a social science. While the principles of management are as precise as those of pure science, there's an element of inexactness due to the human factor. The unpredictability and diversity of human behavior make management a social science. It's a field that requires understanding human behavior and social dynamics to effectively manage and lead teams. So, in conclusion, management is a fascinating blend of art, science, and social science. It calls for creativity and personal style, much like art. It demands a systematic approach and practical application of principles akin to science, and it requires an understanding of human behavior, making it a social science. By integrating these diverse fields, management offers a holistic approach to achieving organizational goals and objectives. It's an intricate dance between the realms of art, science, and social science, where each step is as crucial as the other.
Have you ever pondered over the intricate nature of management as a profession? Is it really a profession or merely an occupation, a role that one assumes within an organization? Well, to understand the nuances, let's dive into the realm of professions and how they compare and contrast with management. Consider teaching, for instance. It is a profession that requires a well-defined body of knowledge. Aspiring teachers study, gain degrees, and build their skills before they can step foot in a classroom. Doctors, another established profession, must earn an MBBS degree and clear rigorous exams to practice. Both these professions have restricted entry, regulated by professional bodies. The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, or ICII, for example, regulates the entry, grants certificates, and sets the code of conduct for chartered accountants in India. Similarly, doctors take an oath to abide by a code of conduct that includes medical confidentiality and non-maleficence. These professions, bounded by ethical codes, have service as a key motive. They draw knowledge and resources from society and serve it back, thus fulfilling their social role. Now, let's consider management. It's true that management is evolving into a profession, but there are certain aspects that differ from other professions. For one, there's no restricted entry. Anyone, irrespective of their educational qualifications, can assume the role of a manager. There's no professional body that strictly regulates the conduct of managers. Though associations like the All India Management Association lay down codes of conduct, there's no legal consequence for managers who choose not to follow them. And while service to the organization and its stakeholders is a key element of management, it's not the primary motive. In sum, while management does share some characteristics with professions such as a body of knowledge and principles, it differs in aspects like restricted entry, regulatory professional body, and primary service motive. It's a unique blend, a profession in its own right, yet distinct in its nuances. Management, no doubt, is backed by a well-defined body of knowledge, but it doesn't require a specific degree or have restricted entry. But one thing is clear: management is emerging as a profession in its own right, evolving and adapting in the dynamic business landscape.
Ever found yourself musing over the structure of a company and who holds the reins of decision-making? Well, every organization, whether it's a multinational company or a budding startup, operates on a tiered system of management. This system is typically divided into three main levels: the top, middle, and operational levels. Each level plays a distinctive role in the organization, much like the different pieces of a puzzle coming together to form a complete picture. Imagine a pyramid. At the apex, we have the top level of management. This is where the big guns reside: the chairperson, chief executive officer, chief operating officer, or their equivalents. Their primary task is akin to the conductor of an orchestra, integrating and coordinating the various activities of the business. They are the policy framers, the strategy formulators, the ones who set the organizational goals. You can think of them as the visionaries who chart the course of the organization. Just beneath the pinnacle, we have the middle level. This is where you'll find the divisional or departmental heads, plant superintendents, and operation managers. They are the bridge between the top and the operational level, the translators, if you will. They interpret the policies set by the top management and ensure the availability of resources to implement these policies. Their role involves coordinating all activities and ensuring the necessary personnel are in place, to whom they assign duties and responsibilities. Essentially, they are the implementers, turning the vision of the top level into actionable steps. At the base of our pyramid, we find the operational level, which consists of foremen and supervisors. Their main task is to ensure the actual implementation of the policies as per directions. They carry the workers' grievances to the management and maintain discipline among the workers. They are the ones on the ground, the doers, who make sure the day-to-day operations of the company run smoothly. In essence, these three levels of management function much like a well-oiled machine. The top level sets the direction, the middle level translates this into a tangible plan, and the operational level executes this plan. Each level is integral to the functioning of the organization, each with its unique set of responsibilities and authority. So, the next time you find yourself pondering over who calls the shots in a company, remember this pyramid of management: the top, middle, and operational levels, each playing their part in the grand symphony of organizational structure and decision-making.
Managing an organization is no easy task. It requires a team of dedicated individuals at different levels. At the top, we have Mr. Rajiv and Arun, responsible for the welfare of the entire organization. They develop long-term objectives and policies and review the work of different heads. Next, we have Mr. John and Mr. Singh, who oversee the working of their respective departments. They formulate short-term objectives in line with the organization's goals. And finally, we have Mr. Philip, Mrs. Archana, Mrs. Kamlesh, and Mrs. Kavita. They are the ones in direct contact with the workforce, ensuring quality work and providing good working conditions. Together, they make the organization thrive. #management, #organization, #teamwork.
Why does an organization, be it a multinational corporation or a humble startup, need effective management? At the heart of every successful business lies a well-oiled machine known as management. Management, in its most basic form, is the harmonization of individual efforts towards the attainment of group goals. It's the art of getting things done through people. The first function of management is planning. Planning involves determining in advance what needs doing when it should be done and who should do it. It's like sketching out a map before embarking on a journey. It bridges the gap between where we currently are and where we aspire to reach. It's about setting goals and deciding the best way to achieve them. Now, once we've made a plan, the next step is to organize. Organizing means structuring the working environment. It involves deciding how many units and subunits are needed, the number of posts required, and how to distribute the authority and responsibilities. It's about creating a framework that enables smooth operation. With the framework in place, the focus now shifts to staffing. Staffing refers to the process of recruiting, selecting, training, developing, and appointing employees. It's about putting the right person in the right job at the right time. Staffing ensures that the organization has competent and motivated employees to execute the plan. Next up is directing. Directing involves guiding, instructing, inspiring, and motivating employees towards achieving organizational goals. It's about leading the team, maintaining communication, and fostering a positive work environment. Lastly, we have controlling. Controlling is about monitoring the organization's performance to ensure it's on track towards achieving its goals. It involves comparing actual performance with planned performance and taking corrective action if necessary. To summarize, management is an integral part of any organization. It involves planning what needs to be done, organizing the work environment, staffing the organization with competent employees, directing them towards achieving the set goals, and controlling the processes to ensure the organization stays on track. These functions of management are not standalone processes. They are interconnected and work together to create a productive and successful organization. Each function is vital and plays a significant role in the overall success of the organization. No function is superior or inferior to the others. In the end, effective management is about creating an environment where everyone works together to achieve a common goal. It's about turning a group of individuals into a cohesive team. It's about making things happen. Remember, management is not just about doing things right, but also about doing the right things. It's about making strategic decisions and executing them effectively. After all, the success of an organization ultimately lies in the hands of its management.
Sanjana, the branch manager of ABC Handicrafts Private Limited, is a master at managing resources and promoting sales of Indian handloom and handicraft products. She carefully decides quantities, variety, color, and texture of our items, ensuring they reflect our traditional fabrics. Sanjana even appointed a talented team of designers and craftspeople who created stunning silk bed covers. But she realized they were too expensive for our average customers. So she brilliantly suggested keeping them for special occasions like Diwali and Christmas, while offering affordable cotton bed covers regularly. Sanjana's strategic thinking and resource allocation skills make her an exceptional manager. #management skills #Indian handicrafts. Coordination, the force that synchronizes all management functions and department activities. Without it, chaos ensues. It integrates group efforts, ensuring everyone works towards organizational goals. It brings unity to individual actions, directing departments towards common objectives. Coordination is continuous, universal, and the responsibility of all managers. It's a deliberate function requiring the voluntary cooperation of group members. Remember, effective coordination is essential for success. Hey everyone! Today, I want to share with you a game-changing management technique that I introduced in my garment factory. You see, I noticed that the output of some workers was really low, and after some analysis, I found out that a lot of their time was wasted in getting materials from the store. So I decided to take action. I started informing the storekeeper 3 days in advance about the materials needed by the workers. And guess what? It worked like magic. The storekeeper was able to keep the materials ready for the workers every morning, saving them precious time. This technique is called proactive planning, and it's all about integrating different production activities to improve efficiency. It's a game changer, trust me. So if you're facing similar issues, give proactive planning a try. Your workers will thank you and your productivity will soar. #management tips #proactive planning. In order for an organization to thrive, it's crucial that we all work together towards a common goal. At Vrinda Limited, we believe in the power of teamwork and the integration of efforts from every individual, department, and specialist. We understand that we all rely on each other for information and resources to perform our tasks effectively. As managers, we strive to reconcile any differences in approach, timing, effort, or interest. But it's not just about the organization, it's also about personal growth and development. We aim to harmonize individual goals with our organizational goals. Together, we can achieve greatness.